to more breaking news here tonight. We've learned from Raleigh police that the two attorneys who were shot yesterday outside of the Wake County Courthouse are expected to be okay. Their injuries are not life-threatening. Also tonight, we're hearing from an attorney who previously represented the woman accused of shooting those two lawyers. Gwendolyn White faces 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder. White is accused of shooting Mary Harris and Jeffrey Whitley. Police say White shot the two as they left the courthouse. Today, we spoke with attorney Seth Bloom. He tells us he represented White in 2 cases. He says he could tell that she had significant mental health challenges.
She had, at the time that I represented her, called the police on her neighbors dozens of times. I think it was 37 times. And they got sick of it. Every time the police came out, they would investigate, and Miss White had this fixed belief that her neighbors were poisoning her through her air conditioning system, which there's no evidence at all that that was true.
Bloom says when he heard about the shooting yesterday, his heart went out to everybody involved.
I, of course, was terribly concerned for Mary Harris and for Jeff Whitley and their friends and family, and I even now wish them well, and they're certainly in my thoughts. But I felt awful for Miss White, who I knew had not been getting the treatment that she needed. I actually got a call indirectly. The police were apparently investigating other lawyers who might be targets of Miss White, and I understand that I was on that list.
Bloom says that a lack of sufficient mental health programs and funding leads to too many people ending up in a criminal justice system that is not designed to help them. White has a court appearance scheduled for Tuesday. Now tonight, I spoke with 3 different lawyers and the Wake County District Attorney over the course of this evening. Every single one told me that threats are a part of life in the legal world, and everyone has experienced them. But crossing the line to actual violence remains rare. Trying to keep yourself and your staff safe, though, that is very common. I was told about locked doors, bear spray kept in offices, and choosing to live in a different county than you work in. All precautions against violence. One lawyer, Sherry Patrick, tells me she's now considering installing more cameras around her office because of this shooting.
You have to think about the reality of the world we live in and what we do and how people react to that.
It's very easy for people to identify the lawyer as the bad guy and take out, whatever their anger is on the lawyer rather than the company that the lawyer represents or the government agency.
Now, Friday's shooting isn't the first case of violence against lawyers or those in the legal profession in downtown Raleigh. Back in 2018, a man was charged for shooting into the Dysart Willis Law Office on Blunt Street. And last year, a man was convicted and sent to prison for threatening a Wake County prosecutor.